it takes a lot out of you. So I am a firm believer in like mastering one side, you know what I mean? Whether you're orthodox or southpaw, I'm just a firm believer in it. Now, boxers switch it all the time in amateurs, our gym's full of them. And I do think if you're here, and like the way a traditional boxer moves in, if you're coming forward, it does make up ground a lot faster, similar to like in the MMA. You know, like when they're moving forward, they like basically run at you.
Yeah.
And it does cover ground fast. You know what I mean? But when you're here,
it's just
and you're really getting that power into your shots, don't know, I just think like, master one side. It looks better, you know, it saves you getting caught. I can remember when I looked at Tom Farrell against Owara Davies, that for me was Tom switches all the time. At the time in our gym when we were training, Tom Farrell, Robbie Davis, a lot of them, they switched it all the time. And it is good, and don't get me wrong, and they were good at it, and they had power in both hands. But when I look at that fight, you can just see Owara Davies and he's stalking him with that power. And to me, he just caught him, do you know what I mean?
Deal with the pressure of it.
It's just, you know, with a big hitter, when they're stalking you, just think when they catch it and you're switching stance, it just breaks you down. Do you know what I mean? That's why I'm not a fan of it. And Tom's a great fighter, do you know what I mean? So that's my opinion on orthodox and southpaw.
So when you started off with like Thai, how would that move then? You would just be switching to make ground, yeah?
Well, yeah, that's where I stopped. I stopped switch hitting. So I'm naturally left-handed, which is southpaw. But when I was in training in Carbon, when you do pads with people, you'd have 3 in a group. The pad holder couldn't switch to do southpaw. So if I'm with like an orthodox and I'm going southpaw, he couldn't do it because it's back to front. So we found it hard doing pads because you do combination. So it was just easier for the pad holder if I just went orthodox. And then it just become that way where I couldn't go southpaw. I just couldn't.
Used to the style of orthodox.
So I got used to like learning how to put power into me backhand. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously my power was in my left. So when I was fighting, and obviously I only had a few pro in the Thai, and I scored like a few knockouts and I was heavy-handed with me left hook and my left head kick because they're waiting for the right. Do you know what I mean? They're waiting for the right power kick and it was off me left. So I'd have like a fast left kick, which they weren't ready, so it catch people off guard.
Because that was kind of your lead on.
Do you know what I mean? But the fact of only having like 7 pro, it wasn't like, I reckon if I would have had more, they would have got onto it. Do you know what I mean?